Oh shit. God damn it. Whew. I hate DOMs, bro. Like, this is the extent of my arm. I can't make this John straight. Delayed onset muscle soreness is what God put on us so that we don't become Saiyans. No cap. Oh God. Bro, I've been humbled by the gym, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Let's talk about the Olympics.
Everything comes down to this moment.
It's over now, right? So, what happened to the Olympics? Because I didn't watch it. I mean, did you? I've spoke to a lot of people who say that, yeah, because there's no crowds, the Olympics is kind of different. But that's not really an excuse because that's how it's been for like all fucking sport. I mean, if you remember, like when football came back, when soccer came back, like bro, that was terrible. That was terrifying. Actually hearing the shit that my favorite soccer players say.
Victor Moses now. Unable now. Unable now.
It was weird. It was awesome, but like, it was fucking weird. So what the fuck happened to the Olympics? I didn't watch it. I clearly did not watch it. I mean, I used to watch the Olympics back in primary, bro. Back in primary, high school, those vibes. Cause like, I was really into like track and field, running, long jump, high jump, shot put, that kind of thing. And that's mainly the reason why I watched the Olympics, because I participated, or I had aspirations of going to the Olympics. The deep breaths are for the pain of me moving my arms. And I'm kind of an expressive person, so when I talk, I need to move my hands. If I don't, then I become monotone. I look you in the eye and I feed off your essence. Oh man, but anyway, yeah, I basically just stopped watching athletics when I stopped having aspirations for athletics. No cap. I used to watch as well for the athletes, I mean, but honestly, the only athletes I know by name is Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt, Gatlin, Johan Blake, you know, sprinters. These are people that I used to admire in a sort of way, yeah. And then the old timers, fucking, yeah, I can't even remember them, but that American dude who was fast as hell in the 100-meter and did long jump too. Carl Lewis. That's the dude, yeah. Used to watch because of him. I used to watch the old ones. Obviously, I wasn't alive back then to, you know, watch Carl Lewis and shit. But yeah, Usain Bolt, and that's basically who I watch. And this new chick, the stoner, yeah, I watched her too.
Putting the pressure on Richardson. Here comes Shaqiri.
Honestly, I only watched her because of the whole like scandal and whatnot. But I'm not really to get into that right now, or ever. Like, I don't care. I stopped watching. You stopped watching. I'm sure you definitely stopped watching for your own reason or something else. And Giovanni, my boy, he actually has a video about it, and it's kind of cool. It's a pretty dope video. It's pretty short, so y'all can like bang it out after you watch this. After, don't watch it out now. Like, I know that thing popped up there, and now you can click on it. Don't click on it. Like, finish this video. You can always scroll back, find that spot, and then you can click it. Or you can just like click in the link in the description, because if I'm not too lazy, I will put it in the link in the description. But yeah, the Olympics, what is it? How do I get in? And most importantly, how do you get paid? Like, how do you get paid for the Olympics? Because that's a big deal in doing anything. Sure, you might love to do music, but you want to get paid for that shit. Obviously, sure, you enjoy teaching people, but money's nice. It's a good incentive. And obviously some people are just, you know, they just want to help the world. They want They want everybody to be happy in this world, everybody to have a fair chance. But you can't do that without money. So again, money is very nice. Money is very, very fucking nice. How does the Olympics work? Basically, from a short YouTube video I kind of watched, again, I will link it into the description. It's kind of like you got 3 heads. I shouldn't have made those sounds myself. I should have just put them like like in editing. But no, I decided to go. And I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep those 3 heads. I'm gonna keep the sound effects. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with myself. You have 3 heads, kinda. You have the one head that's like, okay, where are we gonna have the fucking Olympics? The other head who's like, okay, who's gonna be in the goddamn Olympics? You have the next head that says, how is all this gonna work, my G? So if you want to get into the Olympics, it's very fucking complicated. It all depends on the kind of sport you're trying to get into. But yeah, it's really fucking confusing. There's this whole thing about points. I watched this one video, this whole thing about points and shit. And then I watched this other video, like, well, for boxing. Boxing's kind of a bit more easy. It's kind of like, okay, yo, only this amount of people can get in. I think it's one. There's one person per weight class in boxing. So if you're lightweight, only one person from each country can fight in that lightweight division, kind of a thing. So it's kind of like, I don't know, if you're in South Africa, you're middleweight or you're heavyweight, and you gotta fight obviously in the regionals, and then you gotta fight provincials, and then eventually you gotta go to nationals, and then once you're finally beaten, once you've become the fucking greatest high school primate, some shit like that, Dr. Stone, if you get my drift, that's when you're like, yep, I can go represent my country in the Olympics, kind of a vibe. As a heavyweight, as a middleweight, as a whatever category you're in, as a female or a male, that's how it works. There's no such thing as points and whatnot. No, it's just, if you beat the bitch out of this nigga, you pull through to the higher stage of life. And then hopefully you beat the bitch out of other countries, beat the bitch niggas, and then you become God, basically. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of easy in that sense. But yeah, that's how you get in the Olympics. Just beat everyone else, get in the Olympics. I think it's basically racing. In racing, it's like, when I say racing, I mean like sprinting, long distance, short distance, all that nonsense. Same thing. You got districts, you beat them hoes. You got fucking provincials, beat everyone's ass there too. Then you got nationals, whoop everyone's ass. That's how you get in the Olympics. Not like, yo, you have to fucking like get number 1, 2, or 3, but it's kind of like, yo, if in this competition you place like first, okay, cool, you place first. The next one, second, next one, first, next one. Like in each stage, if you're placing pretty decently, you have a chance of getting the Olympics kind of vibe. I think like there's also like requirements you have to meet. I can't remember, like, because I remember for long jump in for the youth was it 2018 or some shit, I think dudes had to jump like 7 meters, which was pretty decent. It was a meter more than I could jump, so I wasn't getting there. I wasn't getting there with the kind of training I was getting, or with the amount of effort I was genuinely putting in. I just had a whole lot of shit going on, man. And it wasn't I wanted to do it, but it wasn't passion. You need to have passion for all this shit. I'm just trying to say, like, you can be good as hell, but if you don't have passion, you're screwed. You're screwed. Because like, you need to have the mental fortitude, the physical gifts, the work ethic, and the luck. Like, a whole lot of this, it all has to come together to actually be like, yeah, I'm an Olympic champion, or I'm an Olympian, basically. So like medal at the Olympics. To get in, it's cool. A whole lot of people get into Olympics. You gotta win. You gotta do good. You don't go to Olympics and be like, you know what, I did my best. Fuck that shit. No one cares about that but you. So you can be that 3rd grade teacher with an Olympic participant medal. Kinda. I hope they don't do that. Please let them not do that. If they ever do that in the Olympics, it's dead. Sports is dead. Oh, I'm moving my arms too much. Like, This is paid for. Oh, sweet goddamn Jesus Christ, dear Lord. Let's just do this. It's a good thing. Boxing combinations are kind of good to loosen up my arms, kind of practice as well. But how do you get paid? If you go to the Olympics, obviously you're seeing them on the TV. You're like, broski, y'all making bank. They're not. They're not making bank. They're not at all making bank. Like, from what I know of, which is very limited information, if you really want more information, Google this shit. But if you're not trying to get into the Olympics, or you're trying to make a video about the Olympics, you wouldn't care. You don't make that much money from the Olympics. Like, you get money from stipends, sponsorships, and obviously prize money, because you gotta be rewarded somehow. I mean, gold is cool. I don't even think it's made from gold no more. But a gold medal is cool, but I could just throw that shit in the trash. Oh God. I could lose it. And then what? It's in my memory, it's in people's memory. That's about it. That's about it. So you got stipends. I don't know how to say the word. Like, different dialects, different things. I have a lot of people inside me. But you can either get paid by stipends, which is, why am I doing number 1 with my pinky? Stipends. And that's basically the government gives you, or some governing body gives you like a little bit of money to, you know, to help you keep training and shit. Yeah, you get stipends either from like organizations or governments. And it's not that much, honestly. It's really not. Like, I was watching some video and some chick was like, bro, I only got like 300. Other people are like, I only got like 2K. And obviously this is in like this is in dollars, American dollars. So it could differ in your country because the Olympics don't fucking pay you. And that's something that Joe Rogan has been pissing on the Olympics for.
I'm gonna say this. I think the Olympics are gross. This is why I think the Olympics are gross. I think it's a great opportunity for all those athletes. I think it's great for people to watch it. But I think it is a fucking disgusting money grab, and all those amateur, air quotes, athletes don't get paid shit.
I know.
And these companies are making billions and billions of dollars off of them. And I really wish they would all quit. I really wish they would say, fuck you, pay me.
And I love it. When you get a gold medal, the Olympics doesn't pay you. Your your country pays you for bringing home a gold medal. If they're going to even do that. Because your country could just be like, nah, fam. You did a good job. You represented the country. Well fucking done. Now give me my taxes. There's not much money coming from prize money. And obviously, like, you're gonna get prize money. I hope I did not hit the mic. If y'all heard a boom, that was me hitting the mic. I apologize. But, if you're getting prize money, obviously you get prize money for winning nationals, you get prize money for winning districts, you get prize money for winning certain things after a certain level. And once you get to the Olympic stage, the government again slaps that check on you. It's fatter than a stipend, but obviously it's a one-time thing. And athletes have a lot of fucking expenses, like a fuck ton, especially if you're doing it at that level. I mean, you need a coach, you need to eat well, and usually eating well is kind of expensive because yeah, that's how we live in. Unhealthy food is cheaper than healthy food these days. And if you're an athlete at that high level, you need to actually be eating at the highest level. Equipment, that shit is also expensive, and especially if you're training a lot, things do wear out. I mean, shoes, oh my God. Shoes are the fastest thing to go. I think almost in all sports, shoes are definitely the fastest thing to go. If you use your legs, obviously, in your sport. Shoes are the fastest thing to go. Other equipment, doctor checkups and all that shit. Being an athlete is expensive. So when you get like, I don't know, when you're getting 2K from the fucking stipend, and that's probably all you're getting because, okay, maybe you didn't win that many competitions. You didn't win that many prizes. I mean, bada bing, bada boom. Like, the costs ramp up, okay? And the money is not coming as fast as the costs are coming. So you're basically kind of running at a, how do they call it in business? You're running at a loss, literally. And that's basically what it is. As an athlete, you are a business. Your whole body, your being is a business. And you're constantly running at a loss because you're not making money for the amount of work, for the amount of investment you're putting into yourself. That's kind of fucked up. But obviously, they are the special few who do have sponsorships. And that's where the big money is. I mean, you got LeBrons, you got KDs, you've got, I mean, a whole lot of money that Usain Bolt made. Also on sponsorships. Puma made that nigga a star. And other sponsorships as well. But most athletes, it's sponsorships. And you gotta perform to get sponsorships, bro. You gotta perform and you need to be marketable. That's one thing you need to be, because you can be the most talented motherfucker on this planet. You can be the most insane work ethic, like you work out like Rock Lee and Guy. But if you're not marketable, I mean, no company is gonna want to sponsor you, honestly. No one's gonna want to be like, oh yeah, get in this ad, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if your face doesn't meet their face requirements or some shit, or you stand for something they don't stand for. I don't know, like you enjoy Hitler's work or some shit. you need to like people love you, because that's how they make money. They make money from you by you bringing in people, you bringing in eyes. So if you can bring in eyes, they pay you more, basically. If you're good at your job, that means you bring in eyes. Literally, if you're good at your job, therefore you bring in eyes. That sounds wrong, because if I put it in my terms, you can be really good, but a lot of intricate things in sport, if you're really good at those, the late man does not see it. You just need to be entertaining. Be entertaining. Sport is entertainment. It's an entertainment business. So be good and be entertaining. Be good by being, be entertaining by being good. Yeah, one of the two. Or both of them. Most champions are both of them. Really good entertainers. I mean, how many champions do you know? There are lots of gold medal athletes out there. Even in the fucking events you watch, there are a lot of athletes that had a gold medal in the events you watch. But you don't know them all. You just know a few of them, because a few of them had personalities you actually fucked with. The rest could fly off a bridge and land in Valhalla. I should stop looking at the viewfinder. I should look dead ass in the camera. That's how I look you in your soul. But anyway, yeah, you don't make that much. And I feel like a lot of people are actually downgrading athletes. They're genuinely downgrading athletes. Because, yeah, they're like, oh man, I could do that. If only I did 1, 2, 3, I'd be able to make the Olympics. It's not that hard. Try get into the Olympics. It's damn hard passing provincials. I don't know, unless you're some freak. I don't know, you don't know until you try. I suggest you try, figure out who you are, figure out, maybe you're a goat and you don't know. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ. For everyone saying I'm saying the Lord's name in vain, I'm not. I'm doing small prayers because, oh my Lord, these movements are hurting. Small movements like these are hurting. Whew. You can't make money from the Olympics. That's all I'm trying to say. Unless you're fucking amazing. And most people don't watch the Olympics because it's no longer entertaining as much. I mean, the crowd is also hella entertaining. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Olympics. I probably won't be watching it next year, and neither would you. Probably you might just bump into it and be like, oh shit, let me watch the gymnasts do the twirly things in the air. Or oh shit, that nigga can run fast, goddamn, that nigga makes me want to go out and run. Oh shit, that nigga can fight, let me hit the punching bag a few times. Yeah. But that's what it is. That's what sports is. It inspires you to do shit. And if it does that, then I think that's enough. It doesn't need to be this whole huge thing because you're not getting paid for it. If it becomes a huge thing, let the people who profit from it be the athletes, not the people organizing it, because that's who the people are there to watch, the athletes. Yeah. All that being said, I'm trying to get paid. I'll see you in 2024 Olympics. Bye.